Hey guys, we got Mike here. This is my primary small game grouse, rabbit, whatever you want to call it, single shot. This is a Laser Arms XT-15 28 gauge single shot, hammer fired, break action, 14-inch barrel, standard bead sight with a full set of interchangeable chokes, set up as a small game hunting gun. And we're going to test this today with some Buckshot loads and some 53 caliber round ball, just to see how it does. When these guns were sold new, they came with a full set of chokes, which in itself is about $100 value. And this is the 53 caliber cast lead round ball that I'm going to shoot through the cylinder bore. I don't want to do any special testing on tighter chokes yet. I just want to see if they're actually going to fire okay. Okay, so that just drops right through that one. So that should be safe. We'll install this one and we'll get shooting. Okay, these are Hobo Load 28 gauge with the 53 caliber powder coated cast lead round ball that I made last fall. And I just opened them up, swapped them out, did a payload swap. These are actually, these end up being a 70% factory load payload swap, so we're well within the safe range. Hopefully we're not too low. 220 grain pellets. There's one. And I'm using a 1/2 inch 43 caliber cushion wad underneath the round ball. And then I just manually press them closed since I don't have a crimper for my 28 gauge mech yet. We're going to pattern test these 5 shots on a big target at 25 yards and see what happens using a bead sight. That went really good. A little more recoil than I expected, even though it's a 70% payload swap. I can tell, I can see the holes. I got a 5 or 6 inch group at 25 yards, which amazingly enough, I'm surprised at. Next up, we're going to try offhand. I'm going to move the camera and we're going to shoot at pop cans. These are 28 gauge Hobo Loads made with number 4 Buckshot scraps. You know the crap that you get when you're casting number 4? You get those oblong, weirdo shaped, undersized, half filled out pellets. Well, I basically hobo loaded those. 3/4 of an ounce, and there's approximately 23 pellets in each case. Same thing, I just pulled them open, swapped it out, and manually crimped them closed. One looks like it's bulging a little bit, but that's okay. So let me move the camera and we'll shoot some pop cans. Okay guys, this is the 5-shot group at 20 yards. That thing over there is at 22 yards and this is a little closer. So that's a 5-shot group with the 28 gauge 53 caliber round ball using the bead sight. So I'd call that 6-inch group. I'm really happy with that. Okay, we're gonna try out the Buckshot now. Number 4 scraps on pop cans on the ground to the right of the targets. Let's see if we can hit any. We'll start off with a close one. Same one, 2 feet to the right of the targets I was shooting at on the ground. Pretty happy with these ones so far. Not really much practical use for buckshot in a 28, but we do it for fun, right? Nice little handy gun. I guess I could have been using the shell holder, that's what it's there for. Laser Arms model XT-15 14-inch barreled SBS single shot. Nice light gun, perfect for rabbits and grouse. Okay, that's it for the 28 gauge testing. It went pretty good. I call that a win. Now I can make up some loads to have on hand when I need them. And I did bring my adapter so I can test some 410 out of here. Maybe we'll do that next and then I can put this gun away and move on to something else. And I was shooting at, I hit them basically every time with those buckshot loads. So we're going to call that a win. Okay guys, more 410 testing out of the 28 gauge adapter from little Skeeters. These are 2.5-inch number 5 shot 410s, and we're going to shoot 5 of them at the pop cans. And I got a little screwdriver here to knock them out of the adapter if I need to. Let's go. Okay, these are field loads. These adapters aren't really meant for field loads. This thing is really in there tight. I did bring some dowels and a wooden rod though, so let me get that out and we'll try another one, see if it was just a one-time thing. More than likely, the second one's going to stick too though. We'll give it a try. Okay. She's out. Let's try another one. Okay, they're really pretty tight in there. So I think I'm going to swap out to a different brand of older Imperial 410s and see what they do. I can also see the case here definitely expanded the front half of the brass. So the adapter's probably got a little bit of a loose tolerance. Let me grab a different brand. Okay, this one is also a number 5 shot, 2.5 inch Imperial, Canadian made. We'll see how it does. Seems to fit in there a little more loosely, but we'll find out. Okay, that was a lot less recoil. Still got to press kind of hard, but you can do it, as you saw, pretty easily. More of an emergency kind of a thing, or if you don't have the right gauge, then at least you can still go hunting. Oh, split the case. Now I'm not sure if that's because it was so old, or probably not because it was old. Probably the adapter is a little oversized because, as I mentioned, it slid in there pretty easily. So I think we're going to call that test finished for the 28 gauge and put that away.